Hi, I'm Greg Smith, your guide through One Whirling Adventure, a year of Catholic people, places, and things. I'm out here today shooting some scenes for episode 3. And I just got to say, this one is going to be one wild story in the One Whirling Adventure of the Catholic faith. And as I put it together, I'm just struck that although, these events happened 1,700 years ago and half a world away, there are some really sobering elements and some really inspiring examples for us to apply to our lives today. In episode 3, we're going to hear the story of how the Roman government forced Christians to choose between loyalty to the government and loyalty to Christ and his word. How some chose loyalty to Christ and faced punishment and penalties and persecution for it, and how some chose to say whatever the government wanted them to say so they could avoid trouble. How a contested papal election resulted in both a pope and an anti-pope, and how the rest of the bishops had to choose which man was which. How a global pandemic caused Christians to be persecuted when the government blamed the spread of the disease on them. The creation of the church of the office of exorcist. How a pope was sentenced to an exile and hard labor, which broke his health and resulted in him dying in prison. The transcript of the Roman trial of an African bishop, and how the church found its way through a time of division and hurt and distrust by avoiding the ways of men and following the example of Christ. So join me for episode 3, the story behind the saints Cornelius and Cyprian, airing on September 22 on the Lane digital platform. Go to lanecatholic.org and subscribe today.